Hello, everyone. We're about to play our second match in the Kaladesh draft. We lost our first match in a rather close fashion, which is always disappointing. But this is a mulligan, so focus on the now. I've had lots of turn one Bomat couriers, so I'm okay with that. Do I want a fourth land? I kind of don't, because I'm going to draw one anyway, and I can play everything in my hand already. So I think I'm gonna toss that. But Bomat Courier's been fine for us, especially when we've gotten him on turn one. See, I love me some Malthus Doorbuster. Where is he? He also would have been good in our last match. Another card that could have really given us an assist. We drew all lands. I'm sure you watched the last match, but we drew all lands in crunch time in our last match when we had our opponent down to 2. We were just looking for anything really to punch through the last damage. Well, that's good. We also have a Thriving Rats ready to go. So I think I probably play Sky Skiff because it'll get me in for more damage. We have a bunch of energy available, which is great. Sort of a sub-theme in our deck. We have artifacts and energy. Yeah, I think I still play the Skiff. It gets me in for more damage in the long run. So I can play Hellion next turn, crew the Skiff, and attack. Which isn't too terrible. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. You can, of course, gain some of that life back, but I don't think enough to make us not want to do it. Probably play Doorbuster next. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Well, that's obnoxious. That makes my Lot New Hellion sad. All this life gain nonsense. So he can just double block my Lot New Hellion now. I think we let him. That'll help us determine what we do in our second main phase anyway. But yeah, I think we just let him double block the Hellion. And he may not actually, because he's like, well, it's going to die anyway. And luckily for us, he doesn't know what we have in our hand. But if the Hellion's dead, I'd probably play the Doorbuster. I might still play the Doorbuster. It's probably just a better play. We both are Malthus guys. Probably a Gear Seeker Serpent deck. Right, so he is double blocking. I think I take down the Pillar Bug instead. Seems a little better. It's got more toughness, so. Alright, so. Well, maybe we play Malthus Squad as a 4-2, actually. Doorbuster's probably better, because it can make this obnoxious creature unable to block. Granted, he'll be the only thing attacking if we attack with him next turn, so it's not incredible or anything. Doomed Operative. Well, now he's got 2 annoying creatures who can block. Now we probably just start Sky Skiffing and not doing much else. Yeah. That's the plan. Do I play Malthus Squad? Join the Malthus fight? Probably do. Drops him to 10. If I play this land, I can even red up for my courier, should that be relevant. So yeah, we'll play Squad. I think we go with Servo. He can attack and kill both of these right now, so... I mean, not Servo. +1/+1 counter. I never noticed how these two cards function somewhat similarly, in addition to their name. They have the same weapon on their arm, so I guess that makes sense. This one can be a 4-2. It's got Menace, so it's difficult to block. This can make things unable to block. And they're both 4-2s when in their most aggressive mode. Well, Malthus Doorbuster is always a 4-2, but... you get what I'm saying. All right. Well, I think I probably attack with Malthus Squad too this turn. Could attack with Doorbuster too, but it doesn't really seem worth it right now. I'm going to play this Thriving Rats. We're about to get owned by a rush of vitality again. Just kill something, or is he just killing something? Ah, okay. Well, I don't mind that a whole lot. I mean, the gaining the life is the obnoxious part here, of course, but it doesn't hurt me a lot. I mean, I still get to replay the Doorbuster, the squad, I mean, and that seems solid. Do you have another Ether trade wins? That would be pretty crazy, I think. I guess he could bounce one of his lands, and it's not that crazy. No, it goes to 10. I'm going to hold on to this land. I could play out my whole hand and play Thriving Rats. But I don't think I want to. Should I want to? Maybe I want to. Ooh. Okay. Well, we're going to pitch our hand. Since this is about to die. And all we had was a rats and a mountain. So, well, we got 2 swamps out of the deal. Not the best. But yeah, that make obsolete is pretty sweet. We still get a servo at least, but that can crew Sky Skiff, so there's that. Our make obsolete doesn't seem great in this matchup either. Ugh. Not what we wanted. Get in there. Give me an Oval Chase Dragster or a... what else would be nice? One of our kill spells, of course. Interesting. First time I've seen someone use that card. It is a good one when you can use it. Our opponent's deck probably has enough stuff going on to use it. I mean, he's played 3 instants or sorceries against us already. So holding on to the Thriving Rats probably would have just been better. It could have attacked into either of these creatures, but it's hard to know that. Right, so he gets a 5/5. It draws a bunch of cards. Right now, we're still winning the race, but that could change rapidly. There we go. We're not going to use it right now. No, we're not going to use it right now. We'll probably just use it like as a spell to kill our opponent, basically. Ideally. He has drawn a lot of cards, so if he has a way to kill my Skiff now, I wouldn't be too surprised, but so far he hasn't had one. Yeah, here we go. His own unlicensed disintegration. Okay. Not so good for us. How much does it cost? Ooh. Paying 5 right now and returning those all is actually really gross as well. So we're kind of in trouble here. Another game where we got close to killing our opponent but couldn't do it. In this case, we didn't really draw bad or anything. We just getting owned by metallurgic summonings. Basically. If I were him, I would seriously think about sacrificing the summonings, getting back disintegration, and just ending my... I mean, he doesn't just get back disintegration either. He gets back all of those things. So, I guess he wants to keep his creature engine in place, but... I don't know. Yeah, we are in trouble. I know that. Okay. What does this enable? Nothing, really. I can kill one of the operatives, which is probably what I'll do. But not much else. Actually, I have 4 energy, but that's still not... I think killing an operative and keeping my energy is just as good as killing the construct right here. We can cast Unlicensed Disintegration. The 4 life he's gained off of this is pretty real right now. But, and then I can attack and make this enable the block, but it's still not worth it. He just blocks my Doorbuster. And takes 3, which we're just dead on the backswing, so we can't attack. Freaking Metallurgic Summonings. Opponent's deck is very sweet, I will say that. Oh, come on. Be more aggressive than that. Opponent goes to 3. Okay. Kind of getting somewhere. At least you're going to be able to stall for a little bit. Try to draw something that can help us out here. Alright, well, I think I just kill that now. Although he can just sacrifice it and negate me gaining the life. I'll just take 3. Would like to gain the 2 life off of Tidy Conclusion. Yeah, we're in trouble. Metallurgic Summonings. Yeah, our deck basically has had a hard time finishing opponents. We get them low, and then we just can't quite get there. And then our opponent sort of goes over the top, and we're just like left with all our small creatures who are like, what's up? So I'm going to double block. Gain a couple life. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, hello. That makes things a little more interesting. I think I still have to use it defensively, but... And he can again negate the life gain with his annoying Syndicate Trafficker. He can, like, if he attacks with the Bazaar Barge, I block with Maul Fist and use Rush of Vitality. He can still sacrifice it, so we won't gain the life. The Syndicate Trafficker is ruining my life, basically. We're going to block and use Rush, though. Yeah. So, we have an indestructible creature, but who cares? This is the time where an Oval Chase Dragster would be good, because we can play it, attack, and if he doesn't block with enough things, just Tidy Conclusion and get in for lethal, but... Another Pillar Bug, huh? I'll take it, I guess. We do have our opponent at least in a situation where he doesn't feel confident about swinging because he's at such low life. Seriously, though, he should get back all the instants and sorceries in his graveyard, like right now. 5 mana to do that? Oh, you have to have 6 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't have 6. I was thinking you could always do it. It's not that ridiculous. He does need 2 more artifacts, and then we're really in trouble. So I think we use Tidy Conclusion on this flyer. Which, again, we're not going to get to gain the life, because he's going to sack it to his Trafficker. But that's okay. We still killed it. Ugh. We have 10 of our 16 lands. It's rough. Ooh, Padine. That's good news, right? Our opponent drawing another card every turn? Wow. Okay. 11 of 16. This is just a game we're going to lose in the long run for sure. If I had like another Unlicensed Disintegration, I'd be like, well, maybe I'll draw it. But that's not going to help. So if he goes for a Servo here, he's almost to mana for Metallurgic Summon, to the number of artifacts that is, for Metallurgic Summonings. I'm just going to take it. Oh, this format. All right. Okay. Well, I do think Make Obsolete looks pretty bad, but it doesn't look terrible. He played a few X1s there and small creatures, and it's good against Syndicate Trafficker, at least when he's tapped out, so I think I'd probably leave it in. Although Ruinous Gremlin might just be better. Yeah, it's probably just better. Yeah. I would like to play first. This is a reasonable keep. It's not incredible, but if opponent gets a slow start, he's basically dead. And if he doesn't, we still have a pretty good edge in the early game. Yeah, I like that. Last game it kind of got blanked, which was disappointing, but yeah, I think we still play Spireside Infiltrator here instead of the Gremlins. Okay. Well, I definitely think we play the Dragster. Anytime you can get in for 6 with it and then swing with it again, you want to do it, basically. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to hit for 7, actually. Well, it's not, but Spireside Infiltrator will help it hit for 7, and then he just has to contribute. Well, he could have a bounce spell, I guess, but you end up in a bad place usually if you have to take one of them once, and then you have to deal with it swinging at your face again. It's usually not a great thing. Pyrohelix is great here. He can use it to crew his freighter, but I don't mind smashing my Dragster into his freighter after we Pyrohelix the squad and Servo out of the way. If he goes with the 4-2, we're fine with that too. We can still, yeah. So either way, this is a card that Pyrohelix is actually, oh wow. We're going to get in for a lot of damage. Okay. All right. This is a good start for us. All right. Okay. Well, I think we use the Helix to kill both of these. Then we play Salivating Gremlins, use it to crew Oval Chase Dragster, and hit our opponent for 9, 10. So, yeah. That's more like it. That's what I envisioned when I made this deck. Our second game both times has basically been our deck doing what it's supposed to do. Games 1 and 3 last time didn't go well, but let's try to see if we can make Game 3 go a little better here. Yeah, still not anything really except that Ruinous Gremlin that we brought in to kill his freighters and such. This hand is not an aggressive one like we would like, but it's kind of hard to turn back because we have 4 lands and we have stuff we can do with them. So I think I keep it. There's a decent chance I draw one of my 2-drops. We have a lot of them. And if I do that, I mean, in addition to Skyskiff, like a creature, then we're going to be pretty happy. But we haven't done it yet. Doomed Operative. Well, Latin Hellion's not terrible, at least until our opponent plays freaking an artifact. And he doesn't have one now, so I think we probably just play Latin Hellion and Bash. Bash with the Hellion while we can. And we're going to pay the energy. Could save it for Maulfist activations, but I think I'm okay with the plan here. Wow. Does he have Ether Trade Winds? Could have something like that. See, I kind of want to play something first, so I think I play the Maulfist Doorbuster so I can cruise Skyskiff. Although, if we can get him to use a kill spell on this or a Trade Winds on this, I think it's probably worth the upside. We're going to do 2 less damage, but there's a chance our opponent just wants to race, but I think it's probably better to just get in there. With Maulfist Squad, I'd probably go with the Servo if I played it. So we're going to play the Doorbuster, and we're going to use his energy on the Hellion. And end our turn. So no trade wins. Okay. We do have Disintegration to help us here. He's also tapped out. I probably got to kill that Trafficker while I can, since it ruined my life in a previous game. So I think that's probably what I do. If I were him, I'd think about going with the Servo. Just chump blocking Hellion one more time is pretty easy. And the 2/2 can attack into my Malphus Doorbuster. Make Obsolete would be really good right now, but what are you going to do? Okay, well, did our opponent forget something here? Or, no, he's tapped out. He forgot that I can just do this. I'm cool with that. Yeah, opponent scooped because they were angry about their mistake. They weren't necessarily done there just because of that mistake, but yeah, that was a bad mistake by our opponent. Not that I haven't done it, but you know. All right, well, won our second match. Try to win our third. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.